we go.
Welcome to Giants Training Camp Report. I'm Anita Marks here with Michael Eisen. And Michael, let's start with Kevin Boss. Unfortunately, no longer here with the Giants. He's in Oakland. This really gives Travis Beckham an opportunity to be the starting tight end regular season game 1.
Yeah, well, Kevin Boss is a big loss. He was an integral part of the offense. He's a very good blocker and receiver. I think it opens up opportunities for not just Travis Beckham, who is also a very good receiver, but a guy like Bear Pasco, who's an outstanding blocker. I think they're probably going to initially split the job. Pasco is still obviously playing that fullback role also. But I think, the guy you mentioned first, Beckham, this is really his chance. He was a third-round draft choice. Giants were very high on him, and now he's got an opportunity to really get increased playing time.
You talk about the fullback position. Tom Coughlin addressed the media earlier, and one fullback he's very impressed with so far is Henry Hanoski.
That's the pure fullback in the pure fullback position. So hopefully, he'll be the physical presence that we need. He catches the ball very well. He hasn't had a lot of problems with assignments, which has been real good. So as we advance, he's basically has to master first and second down, which should be to his advantage.
Michael, an undrafted free agent out of Pittsburgh, now that Bear Pascal is playing a little bit more tight end, what are his chances at the fullback position for the team?
Well, I think they're good. He's really the only pure fullback on the roster right now. He's not the tallest guy in the world, but he's kind of a spark plug type guy. But he's really almost a prototypical fullback, wide and low to the ground, powerful. Looks for defenders to hit and knock down, and is willing to open holes in the running game. So I think as far as rookie free agents go, he has a very good chance.
A number of rookies have really impressed a lot of coaches here. Tyler Sash, specifically, Perry Fuels, really big on him. Tom Coughlin talked about Tyler Sash earlier today as well.
Made a nice play last night. I understand he had his entire hometown and everybody, probably 12 people that were here. But he played well last night. He made a nice interception in center field and did a good job. He's gotten, you can tell by the coaches keep talking about his angles having improved in just a couple of days.
So Michael, does Sash really have an opportunity to win that third safety spot?
Well, he certainly has an opportunity. Like any low-drafted rookie, I think he's a bit of a long shot, but he did has made a couple of plays in practice. He was a very good, productive player at Iowa, so he's played at a big school against good competition. So if he's not going to be the third safety, he's got to show he can contribute on special teams, as all those rookies do.
Also, the wide receiving position battle continues here at camp, but guess what? You have to be on the field in order to compete. Unfortunately, Ramses Barden has been on the sideline, and Tom Coughlin not too happy about that.
Barden, get out there, for crying out loud, and so there's plenty of opportunities, and I'm hoping these guys will advance.
Are you hearing from Barden days?
I don't know what I'm hearing, because I'm basically just, using the needle on a couple of these guys to just don't let this time go by now without having been on the field, because it's not going to be that helpful. I showed him this morning, which was a good idea, to be honest with you. We walk in, we start the meeting, and I said, okay, look up here at the calendar, fellas. You're playing next Saturday.
Michael, at what point can Ramses afford to really stay out before he loses his opportunity to be that third wide receiver spot for the team?
Well, I don't think there's a specific date. He's hurt by not being in there, but it's really up to the team medical staff to clear him, and he can't get on the field until that happens. But let's remember, he was a third-round draft choice. The Giants do not give up on draft choices quickly. Whenever he comes back, he'll be given a chance to show what he can do and get a chance to earn some playing time. I don't know if it'll be as a number 3 receiver, but they're not just going to give up on Ramses Barden right now.
There were a number of Giants free agents that tested the free agent waters this offseason, Dave Tollefson being one of them, but he found out grass is not always greener.
Yeah, but I've always signed one-year deals here, and it's kind of like, you're waiting. I want to get to free agency. And then you test the market because, obviously I've been buried on the depth chart here. We got 2 All-Pros in front of me, 2 first-round picks also, and it's like I said, is the grass always greener? And, I kind of found out maybe it isn't. Yeah. So obviously I'll go through that again next year. It's going to be a little longer free agency period, but at this point it's such a non-issue. Like I said, I've signed 1-year deals the last 5 years, so it has no bearing on anything that's happening now.
Michael, it's evident that Tollefson really worked out and trained hard in the offseason. He looks so great with Kiwi playing a little bit more linebacker, questions about OC. This might be a year that he'll get some good opportunities and some good playing time.
Well, he's always produced whenever he's been on the field, whether it's on defense and special teams, and I do believe this was the best spot for him. He knows the defense, he knows the players. Everyone was eager to have him back. Players were lobbying Coach Coughlin to get him back. And yeah, with the uncertainty with Osi Umenyiora, and if Mathias Kiwanuka is going to stay at linebacker, that's probably going to mean more playing time at defensive end for Tollefson.
For Michael Eisen, I'm Anita Marks. Thank you so much for tuning in to Giants Training Camp Report here on Giants.com.
Here we go.